Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual Great Wadsworth, Ohio Toilet Toss. Now, there are only two reasons. That's right, let's hear it for the Great Wadsworth, Ohio Toilet Toss. There really are only two reasons that anyone would be here on a night like this. One, you all thought it was supper, and it's not. Or two, you came to see one of the greatest events. Now, we aren't the least bit upset about the fact that it's raining tonight because, why aren't we? This is toilet toss weather. Rainy, slimy, muggy, and all these other kinds of things. Toilet toss weather. One of the added features tonight is that we're going to have the toilet toss proceeds go to the American Kidney Foundation. One half of them will go to them, and the other 50 we'll put in the pot for next year so that we can have another one of these for the Kidney Foundation. We're really pleased to be part of the Kidney Foundation program this year and hope that we can come up with a lot of money. All of the money that you gave to these people who have the funny little signs on that says help fight kidney disease, 100% of that does go to the Kidney Foundation. And half of what we make of the proceeds tonight will go to the Kidney Foundation. Now you see out here the chorus line that was ordinarily going to be performing for you tonight, but they can't perform because of the weather. But let me announce who they are anyway. Cheryl Gerbic, raise your, that's it. Cheryl Gerbic. Linda Carino, raise yours. What do you call those things? Plungers, that's right. Joanna McQueen, raise your plunger. Gladys Hahn, Marge Waters, Marlene Mansour, Brenda Fisher, Bonnie Hahn, Debbie Hitzman, Dan Indivino, Kevin Straub, Richard Dickey, and Jean Kovac. There we go. Now they're going to stand there and let the people come out in mass. But first of all, we got to tell you all about the rules. But let's have all of our toilet tossers come running out now. Ladies and let's give them a big hand. Now we want to give some special thanks tonight to Logic Assistance for providing the sound system. We have the name out here, but we can't keep it on the table because the wind keeps blowing it down. And also to King George's, or King George Service Corporation, the restroom hygiene and infection control people. And we're going to be hearing more about those people in a few minutes. Now, let me give you the rules here, toilet tossers. First of all, you can't turn more than 180 degrees. And the reason for that is if you keep on turning all the time, you're going to throw one of the toilets out here into the audience. And our liability doesn't cover that. Number two, you can't take more than 2 steps. Now, I don't care how long the steps are, but there could be only 2 steps. That's 1, 2. Number 3, you can't go over the foul line, and we'll tell you where the foul line is here. And number 4, we're going to measure from where the toilet hits the first, where it bounces. Where the toilet hits the first time and not where it bounces. And we have all of those, don't we? We surely do. We're going to thank our sponsors first and foremost tonight, Kathy Gary Plumbing, for all the competition model toilets. Kathy, where are you, Kathy? Where's Kathy? I thought I saw her here a minute ago, but she must not be here for the moment. Kathy Gary has given us all of the competition model toilets and the grand prize of a Kohler water conserving toilet, plus the installation, and Kathy will install it herself. Kathy is the only woman plumber we have in Wadsworth, and here she is giving away all of the proceeds. We also have Kohler Company giving us one of those water conserving toilets as a prize. We have a huge box of Charmin toilet paper as one of the prizes. And King George is going to be doing something for us too. He's going to give us a sanitized toilet. But we'll tell you more about that a little later on. How about our judges? Where are the judges? Judges, would you come down here, please? Oh, the judges are up there. They turn around, everyone. Look at the judges, the ones who won't come down here in the middle of the table where they're supposed to be. First, we have Mr. Charles Parsons, the superintendent of Wadsworth Schools, and he's a 2-year veteran of this organization. He was a judge last year. He holds up a pen. That's what he thinks of himself. And by the way, folks, we all think that of Chuck Parsons as well. Nora Bell Hunter, the owner of C&I. She's the past board member and member of the Chamber of Commerce, and she was voted the Citizens of the Year. And let me tell you, Nora Bell, we're really pleased to have you with us to be one of our judges. Then we have the local editor of the newspaper. I never get it right, but I have it written down as the Sun Banner Pride. We used to call it something else. We loved it very much, and we still do, the Sun Banner Pride. And he's a recent inductee into the Sports Hall of Fame. Charles Ackerman. Charlie. Last but not least, we have Darlene Kovac, the past president of the Medina County Board of Realtors, and is the president-elect of the Ohio Women's Council of Realtors, and she's the owner of Kovac Realty. Darlene, raise your hand up there so that we can all see it. That's Darlene. Now then, we're ready to go. We're really ready to go. But we have some inspecting to do. Where's King George? Where's King George?
Back here. He's coming.
King George, come out here and give us a little bit of your... He's going to tell us all about this. First of all, why do they call you King George?
Well, we manage and clean the thrones of very important people, including kings down to employees and customers and clients and just about anybody.
He's a real clean fella, let me tell you. Miss King George, squeaky clean. And what are you going to do? How are you going to inspect these toilets, King George?
Well, we make sure that we want to make sure that the flush holes and the water passages and the interior underneath the rim is very clean for these people, because this is an important event. And we are going to apply a germicide that's used in a hospital operating room, and to make sure that there's no cross-contamination from the previous events that these toilets may have been used for.
Of course.
And then also we're going to apply, after we have thoroughly cleaned it, we're going to have our master ceremony Caesar inspect the toilet, and if it passes inspection, we shall put our certificate of sanitation on it, and we will begin the event.
I've been trying to figure out what I can do in retirement. Now I know what I can do. He's given me a mirror, and he said I can go around and inspect all of these toilets. By the way, where's Mike Carino with the Logic Assistance? Where are you, Michael? Mike, where are you? In the tent? Oh. Mike, how about... he's in the tent. Mike, how about turning off the mic at the table, since the judges all finked out and went upstairs anyway, because we're getting some feedback here, if you will, please. It's time to inspect. Would you go inspect, please? Let's have some inspect the toilets music, Mike. First he has this. All right. Now he has a sponge in his, he's sanitizing it.
What about style?
There he goes. Nice job. Now he's going to do the other one. Now that's what you call squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Now I have to go and inspect with the mirror. All right. Very clean, very clean. That's also very clean. Everything's very clean. Very, very, very clean. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go. Joe Costerman, stand up and say hello. Joe's not going to throw a toilet tonight. He's just going to be here with us to take pictures. And we also have with us Victoria Curry. Where are you, Victoria? There's Victoria. She's from the Banana County Gazette. She's going to be here covering this as well. I just met Victoria for the first time. Charming person, and happy to know that she has been put into the toilet beat. We are ready to go, and we're waiting for our Dancing Dan. Where is he? Come on in here, right? Would you please, Dan? The Double D, Dancing Danny Wright. Dancing Danny Wright from WKDD. Fine, thank you, Dan. Dancing Dan, from here on in, is all yours.
Oh boy. Thank you, Doctor. Let's have a round of applause for the good doctor. I might want to point out we have a couple of Wadsworth's finest here, a couple of the police. Right before I came here, they called and said that they don't know if it's connected to this event, but somebody stole all the toilets from the police station. They don't have any clue who did it. They're looking into it, but for right now, they don't have anything to go on. So if you can help them out. That's a joke! Just kidding, guys. All right, when I first heard that I was going to come out here, I started saying, especially today, it's raining, it's cold, I don't know if I should do this. And one of the guys, Big Dave at the station, said, hey, put a lid on it and get out there. So there's so many jokes. We could probably do a 5-hour stand-up here. Let's get on with the tossing. I'd like to also thank you, because it says here, and also from me, for donating to the Kidney Disease Foundation, the Kidney Foundation. As long as we're going to goof around and do this silly stuff, we might as well make it for a good cause. And I can't think of one much better than that. So that was my big impetus to come out here. I knew it was going to be fun, but also for a great cause. So I hope the teams will bear with me here. I don't know if I got you all in order, but I think we do. We do start the toss right now, Michelle. This is the time. Do it! Oh, let's spend another hour or two out here in this lovely weather. Let's have a big hand for Michelle, who's in charge of this whole thing. Come on! Come on! Wow, you got the big organ music and everything. That's better than like at weddings and stuff. That's really nice. That's better than the music we play. All right, making their first appearance, sponsored by ASAP Delivery, it's Dave Robinson, Craig Boyd, and Gary Krastowski, the Same Day Flushers. The official plunger marks the spot of re-entry. All right. Ooh, they have their custom shirts on. Wow. That will not influence the judges, by the way. custom suits and uniforms judges. You have to just judge on style and dance distance. And now some of these guys are rather big. We got some really big guys out here, so they can do what they want. Our next team is... Oh, they already did it. Was that the barbershop stinkers? The BSers. All right, team number 3 up on the other field. The bipartisan pot putters. Oh, I see, okay. They're doing it one at one side we have the BSers, the barbershop stinkers. The other side the same-day flushers. The barbershop stinkers are Gary Miller, Ron Hahn, and Chuck Feaster. Subbing what? Doug Hahn subbing for Gary Miller. Oh, hey, whoa, mighty toss. The sound effects are great. Whoa! We're with the pot putters now. Over to my right, your left. Nick Mumaw, Joya Newman, and what was the Ted Randolph. Rex Randolph. Hey, all right. I know him well, I guess. Now we need the Medina County squat team, a perennial favorite with the hometown crowd. They're sponsored by Medina County Prosecutor Dean Holman. Let's welcome them back. Jay Brasty, Mike Krimmel, and Neil Bauman. We have Bill Shane on the Medina County squad team. Got you, Bill. A last-minute substitution, which is allowed under the toilet rules. Except in the actual toilet, you can't do that. Well, in some communities you can. I've been in a few cities where they allow substitutions. It's like a swinging door on the men's room, you know, revolving door. Who's in the stall? Okay. You know, it's amazing, too, that during this event, the water usage in Wadsworth goes down about 75%. It's quite amazing. Ooh, mighty toss. A chiropractor in the crowd. I can hear the snapping of vertebrae from here. It's not a pleasant sound, folks. We're going to have some injured men. Do we need team number 5 up over here, Michelle? All right, the potty pitchers, returning from last year's top 10 finishers, unofficially breaking last year's world record, the Wadsworth Transmission potty pitchers. Mark Bibout, Paul Bibout, and Tom Hancock. Did I pronounce the name right? Bibout? Norm Rada substituting for Tom. Whoa, whoa! A 10 on that one. Wow. Nassau wants to talk to this gentleman. Maybe we can save some money with our lunches here. On your way out, make sure to sign the petition trying to get this an Olympic event. We're working very hard on it. However, some third world countries can't enter. They don't know what a toilet is. It's terrible. So that probably won't happen. Whoa! Ooh! Low trajectory, but good distance there. Our current world record holder, part of the Medina County SWAT team, is now up. He's inspecting his, I was going to say stool, but no, you can't do that. He's inspecting his throwing utensil. It's all in the grip. Oh, Michelle, have you done this before? Oh, you ought to know. Thanks for calling me in. Whoa! And another mighty toss. Big toss. Wow. Real good, partner. Very, very good. You know, if this sport ever turns pro, you're going to get drafted. We need 2 more teams up. The Dapper Crappers, sponsored by Signet Abrasives. That's an interesting sponsor for this event. Wow. This one-of-a-kind team calls themselves the Dapper Crappers, and our only competitor from the fair city of Barberton, sponsored by Barberton Jazzercise, the Skid Marks. Lord have mercy. You know, it's a good thing my mom lives in Florida. That's all I can say.
What? You went to college for that? I can't even believe it.
We have the Dapper Crappers, or Hans, Franz, and Blueberry Strudel. They won the World Cup commode toss with a record-breaking 17,356 feet throw. They threw it off the side of Mount Lichten. So I don't know if that counts in international competition. They want to express their thanks to the following: Waterloo Appliance for the practice commodes, which are a little lighter than regulation commodes. Wadsworth Liquor Store for the encouragement and fortification to do it. Great Oaks Beverage Port. How come all these liquor stores are getting thanks from this team? Taylor's Market, Wadsworth Beverage Store, Rainbow Bar, and Fred's Place. Now our 4 judges are also judging not only on distance, but on style and grace. So, a mighty one-handed toss, ladies and gentlemen. Ho, hey, ho. He wants to flush. You are. Perfect hands from the judges on that toss. They like the belt too, man. They want to know where to buy them. These guys are serious. They're belted up and everything. Ooh, good toss over here, too. Dapper Crappers are looking good. This might be close competition. One of the worst sports injuries in the world is a ruptured hernia from a toilet toss. It's pretty embarrassing to try to explain to the doctor how this happened. Well, I was tossing around the toilet, and now this is unique, a unique warm-up, getting that momentum, that inertia. Whoa! Whoa, hey, ho! Impressive. More perfect hands from the judges. By the way, this team has been recruited for Beirut rock throwing this summer. That'll be very good, guys. Yeah. 2 more teams, please. We've got making their first attempt at the world record, sponsored by Horner's Corner. Horner's Little Stinkers. We got Marty Earps, Doug Horner, and Rick Horner. And also Southside Bowl Bashers, sponsored by the Southside Citizens Committee. It says, let's give them a big round of applause. Anybody here from the South Side? Ah, that's good. That's all right. They're inspecting their commodes closely, making sure that the hand grips are dry. Now, may I tell you something, kids? This man rubbing his hands in the toilet, cleaning it, don't try this at home. Mom will not appreciate this. Don't repeat the names of the teams at home. Oh, we're taking off here. 2 tosses at once. This could be something. There's 1. There's 2. Whoa! Ooh! Good toss, gentlemen, both of you. Sorry, no low-flying aircraft are permitted over the field during the competition. These things are heavy. They could be downed. A plane could be downed by one of these, tossed errantly. These things are heavy. They could be downed. A plane could be downed by one of these, tossed errantly. Now here's a man who's familiar with his device. He doesn't even inspect it. He just gets up and he's ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Impressive toss. Yes, sir. Got another contestant from Horner's Corner. Whoa, pretty good toss. All right. Judges are paying close attention, again, to style and grace. An upside-down 7, it has a significance. It's satanic. She believes the toilet is possessed by the devil, and this toss is disqualified. No, just kidding. Those are good marks. Thank you. By the way, the audience will be marking the judges when we're all done. So no, I'm just kidding. Now this gentleman's, ooh, it slipped, I think, at the last minute. It slipped out of his hands. I heard it. It's a little wet. That's part of the sport. The agony of defeat enters into it. Lord knows these things can happen when you're around the bathroom. This is another contestant from Horner's Corner. I think they've had about 8 guys up here throwing. Maybe we have a ringer in Horner's Corner. Decent toss. Yes, sir. All right. Very good. 2 more teams, please. We have City Auditor, Pillar of the Community. Pillar of what? Oh, I mean the material. There's Pillar of Salt. Linda Carino. She sponsors the official City of Wadsworth team, the Throne Team, and sponsored anonymously with the motto, why couldn't they just have a pancake breakfast? I love it. The Unflushables. The Throne Team is Gary Frankhauser, Jeff Kissinger, and Gene Boast. And the Unflushables, Larry Kaufman, Stu Perry, and Sean Jones. By the way, you'll notice a couple folks filming the event. This will be a movie in your theaters this summer called The Unflushables. Whoa! By the looks of that, man, you win automatically, sir. Nobody's arguing with you.